You probably already know that weightlifting and sugar-free diet can indirectly boost your testosterone. But what if I told you that there is a way to directly replenish your testosterone naturally and without the side effects of synthetic alternatives? Stay tuned because I'm about to reveal how you can naturally increase your testosterone, helping you build muscle faster and boost your energy levels explosively, all without the risks associated with synthetic products like anabolic steroids. You're likely familiar with the usual methods like weightlifting and a sugar-free diet to increase testosterone, but these only work indirectly. Today I want to share a breakthrough with you, a way to directly and naturally boost your testosterone without the side effects of synthetic alternatives. In this video I'll unveil a revolutionary method to obtain testosterone directly from nature. This approach allows you to quickly build muscle mass and significantly increase your energy levels, all safely and without the health risks associated with synthetic products like anabolic steroids. Do you recognize the following situation? You're doing your best to gain muscle, but despite your hard work, your progress is stalling. Or maybe you're facing deeper issues, a sense of malaise, feeling like you're not fully in control of your life, and a constant struggle against fatigue. Or often if you're over 40, it might be that you experience erection problems which negatively affect your sex life. Many men, out of frustration, turn to quick fixes like anabolic steroids or consider testosterone replacement therapy to boost their energy and assertiveness. For erection problems, Viagra is often used. However, all these methods typically offer only temporary solutions and come with severe side effects. So what if there is a better way? A method that not only effectively increases your testosterone, but does so in a natural and sustainable way, providing long-term benefits without compromising your health. Keep watching because what I'm about to share could truly change how you view your health and fitness. Do you recognize this dilemma? You probably heard of powerful substances like steroids and TRT, which can quickly increase your muscle mass and make you stronger, more assertive and energetic. Despite these tempting benefits, you hesitate. You don't want to risk the long-term health effects of using these substances. It feels like you have to choose between your current or your future health. Why does it seem so difficult to find a solution that is both effective and healthy? This is a question many have asked, and until now there have been few satisfying answers. As mentioned, there are powerful substances available that can fundamentally increase your muscle mass, strength and energy levels. They solve the problem, but their adverse health effects are so significant that you either don't want to start or you embark on the courses with mixed feelings. Honestly, if there was a way to get testosterone directly from nature without the drawbacks of synthetic products, wouldn't you do everything to access it, knowing that you can quickly boost your strength, energy and sex drive without risking your health? Why is this not well known? This has to do with a general societal aversion to everything masculine, causing such historical practices to be kept out of sight. Additionally, there is a general tendency towards synthetic products to boost hormone deficiencies, which is actually ridiculous since the human body does not react ideally to anything not of completely natural origin. When we think of natural methods to increase testosterone, many immediately think of supplements or specific dietary habits. However, what I'm about to reveal is a way to directly increase testosterone rather than indirectly. Before I reveal it, let's consider synthetic testosterone. This is made in a laboratory where the synthesis of cholesterol to testosterone is artificially simulated. This is exactly the same process that naturally occurs in the testicles of animals. There, cholesterol is transformed into testosterone, which is not stored but re-enters the bloodstream. Since this testosterone is in the blood of the animal, which must be male and uncastrated, consuming meat that is still rich in blood will ensure you get a natural, bioavailable form of testosterone. This is a direct and natural method to increase your own testosterone levels. It is crucial that this comes from uncastrated animals, as male animals are currently often castrated. This is not a modern invention, but a return to old dietary habits, where eating certain parts of animals such as organ meat rich in blood was not only seen as a delicacy, but also a crucial part of a nutritious diet. Modern studies are now beginning to confirm what our ancestors instinctively knew, that these foods contribute to increased vitality and strength. This approach is often overlooked due to modern dietary styles and misunderstandings about healthy eating. But by rediscovering this ancient wisdom, we offer a powerful natural way to increase your testosterone without the risks of synthetic alternatives. I understand that some of you might be wondering why there isn't more scientific research into consuming testosterone through meat from male animals. The answer to this is twofold. On the one hand, it is rooted in the societal attitude that has already been negative towards masculinity for decades. The scientific community simply does not focus on advancing masculinity but rather focus on topics in which they have interest. Moreover, we have seen in the past that science is not free from external influences, whether it be the political system or major industries. Take, for example, the food pyramid, which advises that bread is fundamentally more important than meat. This is obviously interesting for the food industry, since grain is a cheap raw material with high potential margins. Or consider the scientific recommendations since the 1970s that propagated fitness machines as equally effective or even better than barbell training, which caused the fitness industry to explode with the emergence of complete fitness centers where people would train on dozens of expensive machines instead of a simple barbell. These examples show that scientific recommendations are often influenced by industrial interests. In line with this is a statement by science that the concentrations of naturally occurring growth hormones in fresh, non-sterilized milk of pregnant animals, and by the way, mammals only produce milk during and after pregnancy, including cows, are too low to have any effect on the body when consumed. This contrasts with the fact that natural growth hormones in milk from a mother are crucial for the development of young mammals, which themselves already produce a higher amount of growth hormones than adult mammals. Such inconsistencies naturally raise questions about the priority set in scientific research, often in favor of synthetic alternatives that can be patented and sold. Synthetic growth hormones are big business, both in modern medicine and in the fitness world. For testosterone, we can consider the following. Taking into account the weight, all mammals, including humans, produce comparable daily amounts of testosterone. 2% of the total testosterone is free testosterone, which is bioactive and is used to perform body functions. The rest is testosterone that binds to proteins in the blood, SAPG and albumin, and can be released at a later time. This is ideal for obtaining testosterone from nature. A mammal stores more testosterone than it produces daily, otherwise the body would use the produced testosterone directly. So there is plenty of testosterone to gather, and moreover, the storage mechanism ensures that the testosterone does not immediately begin to decay and can be used at a later time. This mechanism also makes it more suitable than synthetic testosterone, which on the one hand gives too high testosterone spikes upon injection, a major cause of the health risks, and on the other hand begins to decay immediately once it enters the body. Blood is clearly the natural substance for storing and transporting testosterone, and we can take advantage of that to raise our own testosterone levels. Additionally, a further advantage of consuming blood is that blood contains oxygen, which has a strong effect on your endurance. This is why blood doping is common in cycling, where blood is brought into the body via needles. However, the same reasoning applies here. We go for natural and healthy methods instead of artificial practices. I also invite you to look at the understanding of our ancestors who were much closer to nature. Wisdoms like "you are what you eat" are based on thousands of years of experience with nature. The Bible states, "the life of the flesh is in the blood." Our ancestors also attributed magical powers to blood. Given that blood contains hormones and hormones influence behavior, we conclude that statements like these reflect a strong understanding of physical reality. Also, if you still have doubts about following or even trying a natural testosterone course, try starting with a period of natural growth hormone course first. Start by drinking non-sterilized milk. This milk only lasts a few days, between 0.5 and 1 liter per day, and witness the natural positive effect on your muscles. The milk must be non-sterilized, as a sterilization removes the life from the milk. Do you think it is a coincidence that Netherlands, where children traditionally consume a lot of fresh dairy products, have with considerable distinction the tallest people in the world? I understand that some of you may have concerns about the safety of consuming animal blood. Let me take away these concerns. It is important to emphasize that the health risk of consuming meat with blood is exactly the same as consuming meat without blood. Normal hygienic and preservation practices ensure that the product is safe for consumption. One of the most common misconceptions about consuming animal blood is that it would taste unpleasant. This perception is far from reality. Blood has long been considered a delicacy in many culinary traditions around the world, and is even used by top chefs in fine dining restaurants to add depth and richness to their dishes. I understand that some vegetarians are hesitant to eat meat, partly because they see it as a dead substance. However, as mentioned, animal blood contains something alive and extraordinarily valuable. Blood contains not only essential nutrients like iron and proteins, but is also a rich natural source of testosterone, a vital substance that actively contributes to our health and well-being. One of the concerns I often hear is about the availability of meat rich in blood and how difficult it can be to obtain it. I want to address these concerns today. We are actively setting up a reliable network of suppliers to ensure that everyone, regardless of where you live, can access this powerful natural source of testosterone. Additionally, for those interested in more self-sufficient methods, my ebook contains detailed guidelines on how you can grow this type of meat yourself. We all know what testosterone means for the body. Is there anything more fundamental that you can take that directly leads to a stronger, more energetic and fitter you? It directly solves problems of too much body fat, stalled muscle growth, general lethargy and sexual issues. A sort of life elixir that elevates you to a higher level. For years I have taught, researched and experimented to bring this historical secret back to light. A solution driven by the realization that testosterone for both mental and physical strength is extremely valuable, and also driven by the struggles with the known disadvantages of synthetic testosterone. I simply couldn't believe that something so valuable would only be available in synthetic form with a host of hell downsides. This book explains how I discovered natural testosterone, what you need to do to consistently take this natural testosterone to gain the maximum benefits. Additionally, it reveals everything you need to know about the hormone testosterone. Let's briefly look at what we'll cover in the book. You'll get an ancient insight that has been hidden in modern times. This technique is incredibly valuable as it gives you access to the most valuable hormone for man with all the known benefits and without side effects. You'll get the most comprehensive overview of the hormone testosterone, how it is built up in your body and what it influences, from mental well-being to physical performance. You'll receive advice on what to do before starting a natural testosterone course. You'll get a full explanation of which animals qualify to provide this natural testosterone, what the differences are, and how you can breed this hormone yourself. I'll explain in detail how to ensure these courses are completely safe. We'll also discuss how you can incorporate these ingredients into dishes, enhancing not only the effectiveness but also the taste of your meals. We'll delve into all the ways to get this natural testosterone into your kitchen as quickly and easy as possible. Additionally, we provide an extensive overview of all other ways to increase your testosterone. These may not be as fundamental, but are necessary to get your total testosterone to the highest possible level without obstacles. And as a bonus, I will also give you the details of another natural hormone secret that is almost as fundamental. With this book, you'll achieve a fundamentally higher testosterone level in no time, with all the known benefits. Moreover, you're now in the batch that can capitalize on this advantage against the rest, as the principle is not yet widespread. A towering testosterone level is a massive advantage. Because I appreciate your interest in the secret of natural testosterone now, rather than the masses who typically discover everything later, I'm temporarily offering this book for just €19 instead of the €59 I plan to charge later. In return, I would love to hear your initial findings from this book or any further questions you have. And one more thing, if you don't notice a difference in your muscle mass, assertiveness and performance in bed after applying this book and consuming natural testosterone, I will refund you full payment. The €19 offer is only valid this week. After the book's launch, the price will go up to €59. Click the button below this video, which will take you to the checkout page. Enter your details and order the book directly in digital form. You'll find it in your email box a few minutes later. If you decide now, you can start on a fast track to more muscle mass, more strength, more energy, assertiveness and sex drive in just a few minutes. I can't wait to take you into this world. Click the button now and start directly with the book.